Hey, my name's Scalber, and this pack has too many changes, so let's just get straight into it. This is SCMT version 1.1, and I hope you enjoy. Starting off, we have better foliage, and ironically enough, it's actually nothing to do with foliage. Today it's about the soul sand. As some of you will know, if you have the mod installed better foliage, you'll have these souls rise out of soul sand whenever you're nearby, and honestly that's way too many. I should probably turn that down with the config, but I'm not really sure how to right now, so we're going to just accept it. So yeah, as you can see, they used to be like kind of a low tone blue colour. Now they're more of a brown to match the blue of soul sand, so there you go. Moving on, we have HQM. HQM's book used to be a 512-bit texture or something like that, 128, whatever it was, and it was ugly as hell. So it's now been changed to a 16-bit texture to suit the themes of Minecraft. It's also based around the original Tinker's Construct book, but recolored to match the colors of the HQM questing book. The questing portal has also been changed to match this. It has the book on the side, correctly shown as it would be usually, and also the hearts here were previously, I think, 512-bit textures along with the loot bag, but now they've been changed to 16-bit textures, and they're based off the player's hearts in regular survival Minecraft. You see, if I go to game mode 0 like this, you see the hearts on my hotbar right there are the exact same heart being shown in the mod right there. The loot bag has also been changed. The reward bag that you get from, from HQM has been changed to look like the loot bag from the loot bags mod, and it shares the same texture just with a different coloration, and it also has the HQM logo on the side like that. Moving on, we have Immersive Engineering. Immersive Engineering adds 6 new ores to the game: copper, aluminum, lead, silver, nickel, and uranium. And these ones all had unique textures based around the mod, and they looked a bit stupid, and they didn't really have the correct stone texture. So I simply just took the default Minecraft texture for all the ore types and transferred it, as you can see here. Moving on, we have blast bricks. Blast bricks are made from nether bricks, and as some of you will know, the nether bricks in my pack are dark black. It only makes sense, therefore, that if the bricks that's made out of are darker, the brick resulting that you get would be also darker. So the blast bricks are darker, basically. And these steel plates that you see on the side of reinforced blast bricks are also more conformed and less gritty. Next up, we have the coke oven and the blast furnace. These things, the flames on the front of them, as you can see here, have been changed slightly to match the colour theme of my pack. As some of you will know, the flames in my pack, for example on the torch, the furnace, the dungeon spawner, are all a really nice yellow glow. And this yellow glow theme in all my fire in my pack has been transferred over to the coke oven and the blast furnace. Also, we have these new storage type blocks, copper and uranium. Copper used to be bright green, which made no sense. Or actually, no, it did make sense, but no, copper's orange, not green, so yeah, it's orange now. It used to be green. It was weird. Still shares the exact same texture, but it's just a different coloration. Here we have the uranium block. The uranium block has been changed on the top. The sides are still exactly the same. However, this top thing now gives the impression that the block is made up of 25 of these rods, which kind of makes sense if you know how uranium works in real life. Next up, we have Natura. Natura has been changed ever so slightly. As you can see, the redwood sapling resembles the default spruce sapling from regular Minecraft. However, the stem has been raised ever so slightly by 1 pixel to give it kind of a larger sapling impression, considering how big the redwood saplings actually are, and also the coloration has been changed completely with this new gradiented brown and green texture, keeping to a very small color palette as opposed to the weird and kind of high contrast color palette of the Minecraft spruce sapling. Aside from that, we have new mobs. For example, the baby heat scar spider and the nitro creeper have been changed ever so slightly. They're now 16-bit textures as opposed to their previous higher rate textures, so you see the creeper looks like a regular Minecraft creeper as opposed to its weird high resolution, ugly, out of place texture previously. And what the Next up, we have soul shards. The corruption essence, soul essence, corrupted ingots, and soul sword have been changed ever so slightly to fit the default Minecraft theme. For example, this thing now shares the same texture, or not this thing, these things now share the same texture as Minecraft's redstone, glowstone, and gunpowder, but just recolorized to fit the theme of the pack. So this one is a recolorized version of redstone, this one is also a recolorized version of redstone, but this one's pink and brown to fit the pack. The corrupted ingot is now a recolored version of the default Minecraft ingots as well to fit the theme, and the vile sword, or the soul sword as it's called in my pack, has now been changed once again to fit the theme of my pack with the same gradiented texture as the diamond sword, but again with different coloration. Here we have ProjectE, or equivalent exchange, as some of you will know it by. All the diamond tool texture handle things have been changed to suit the diamond texture in my pack. As some of you will know, all the diamond tools in my pack share a really nice gradient. See if I get my diamond sword out here. There's no itty gritty bitty things in the blade. It's just very simply a straight gradient blue to white blade, as you can see there. The handles of the Dark Matter tools are made of diamonds, so they now also share this same texture style, including the shears and the hammer, as you know, the unique ones right there. Following on from that, we have a few of the tools in ProjectE that you can get. The Evertide Amulet and the Vulcanite Amulet have been completely changed. They now share these animated textures where you have a spinning, glowing thing here, and they still work exactly the same way as before, so I can fire out water, as you can see there, place water on the ground like that, as you can see. But again, the texture has been completely changed. It looks more like kind of a water gun or something now. I don't know, I like it either way, so this is a cool texture. Here we have the hyperkinetic lens and destruction catalyst thing called the catalytic lens, as you can see there. It now has a hole inside of it to just reflect the fact that it's also made out of the destruction catalyst. As you can see, the hyperkinetic lens and the destruction catalyst come together to make the catalytic lens, and the destruction catalyst has a hole in the center of it, so it only makes sense that the catalytic lens also has a hole in it. Over here we have divining rods. Divining rods are quite simply made from sticks and low covalence dust. For some reason in the default pack, of ProjectE, when you put a stick surrounded with some kind of dust, it would give you a weird H-shaped object. I don't know, I think it was actually a symbol, like the lambda symbol or something. But once again, I'm sorry, but logic states that if you get a stick and surround it with dust, you have a stick surrounded with dust, so this just makes more sense to me. There we go. Transmutation tablet and transmutation table have been changed to share this new animated glowing spinning effect in the center of the tablet, and this kind of gives the impression that, you know, you're putting all your items into like a void or something. You can see if I get myself a transmutation table and put this thing down, you can see it shares the same spinning, rotating texture as the handheld equivalent, as you can see right there. So both spin at the same rate, both spin with the same texture. These things literally just share this same spinning texture that the Vulcanite and Evertide amulets also share over here. Next up we have the alchemical coal blocks. When this mod was first made, alchemical coal was quite unique, and you could make blocks out of it just for some, safekeeping. But you know, the coal blocks of Minecraft hadn't actually been introduced to the game yet. You have to remember that this coal was added into the game in about Minecraft 1.2, which is about 4 years ago. And at that point, like I said, coal blocks hadn't been made. So the coal blocks that you get from Eternalis, Mobius, and alchemical coal were very weird and kind of like a guess at what a compressed coal block would look like, and they looked a bit crap. So I've just purposely taken the coal block from Minecraft and recolored it to give you the Mobius, Eternalis, and alchemical coal blocks right here. Next up we have dark matter and red matter armor. The eye holes have been cut out for both of these. Very simple change, but makes sense to me, because previously when you wore these things you couldn't see. Also the sleeves have been removed to match the armor of the rest of Minecraft. You see if I get myself some dark matter armor and some diamond armor. And actually I'm going to get an armor stand as well. You'll see that the diamond armor, right here, has no sleeves. None of the armor in this pack has any sleeves of any sort. Literally none of them. I'm pretty sure chainmail does actually. Let's have a look. Does chainmail have sleeves? Slight sleeves. Not really though. Not really at all. Dark matter, like I was saying, dark matter now no longer has sleeves, because for some reason this pack thought it was okay to have full sleeves on, a block of armor, so there you go. Here we have the gemmed armor. Gems have all been changed. They now share a nice, much lighter gradient on each of the objects, as you can see there, as opposed to just looking exactly the same as the red matter armor, which made absolutely no sense. And if we get some of this stuff right here, if I get myself some gem armor, you can see all the gem items in the inventory have been changed. So where the gems would usually be, they just have like a white texture, and it looks much more crisp, much more professional. I really like it. And if I get some of these things here, get myself an elytra, we're going to have some fun, because this is amazing. If I jump up, fly with the elytra, I can literally just fly. This is the reason why I'm playing mods at the moment. Let's be serious. This is unparalleled flight. Literally nothing in Minecraft has ever given you flight this incredible in survival mode. Absolutely love it. It's incredible, and you can see we can drop to the ground very quickly there with the use of the gravity greaves. Finally, we have Tinker's Construct. Tinker's Construct has been changed a little bit as well. I spoke a little bit before, briefly, on the Immersive Engineering, how the flames on the Coke Oven and Blast Furnace have been changed to be more yellow to fit the pack's theme. Well, here's the furnace from my pack. As you can see, it shares this kind of yellowy orange gradient flame. This has been transferred over to the Seared Furnace and the Seared Smeltery. And that, again, that's been in my pack for a while, the Seared Smeltery, but this is quite new to 1.10, and yeah, there you go. They just look much nicer in my opinion. I'm going to delete these because the speed's annoying me. So yeah, much nicer looking gradient, as you can see there. It looks pretty good. Over here we have Ardite and Cobalt Ore. These things have been cleaned up a bit, so they look a bit nicer if you see them on a big wall of netherrack, which, considering they spawn in the nether, that's where you'll see them. Also, the Ardite block and Manualin block have been changed. These are completely brand new textures, fresh from me, made by yours truly, and I'm very pleased with them. I think they look really nice. The previous textures for both of these were very weird. The Ardite texture block just looked odd, if you know what I mean, and the Manualin block had like a giant dollar sign on it, and it just looked really crap. So I simply just kind of deleted everything on them and just took to remaking my own textures, and I think they turned out pretty well. I'm actually really pleased with those. Turns out I'm actually getting pretty good at just making textures from scratch, which is very cool to see. And last but not least, we have the torches, wooden and stone torches you can see here. The stone torches simply had the same gradient of the fire transferred, and also the brazier underneath the flame there has been transferred from the wooden torch to the stone torch. And that concludes SCMT version 1.1. This version, if you couldn't work it out already, is for Minecraft 1.10. That's very simply the theme of this pack, quite like at the moment, considering that I'm only playing 1.10 modded at the moment and nothing below. So yeah, there we go. Bunch of changes for Minecraft 1.10, including like the Foliage stuff, all new Tinker's Construct stuff, some ProjectE stuff, loads of cool new stuff, and even some Immersive Engineering things as well with the reinforced blast bricks and such. So, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and feel free to download the pack in the description as per. This time it's going to be uploaded to Curse, and every time in the future it's going to be uploaded to Curse as well. So, once again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, have a very nice day, and I'm rubbish at ending episodes as usual. Bye bye.